Hello, 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 everyone, and welcome to Banished. I'm Lavender Mama, and this is a new game for me that is a colony sim game set in the medieval era, where you need to take a small group of families and turn them into a thriving settlement that can provide for themselves. Along the way, we could experience bad weather, famine, material shortages, disasters, sickness, or any combination of all of those. So come along and see what chaos ensues. Let's jump in. Alrighty, so we are looking pretty good here. We've got 74 adults, 14 students, 24 children. Oh my gosh. We need to considerably up our food quantity in this episode. We also need to do something about the heating and the cooling. If we look at the mine, I'm going to go ahead and up our production here a little bit. And see, since we do have the people, let's try for 8. Then we also are going to come over here and we are going to up the amount of fishermen. And see if we can't get a few more in there. Let's see, we've got 4 fishing docks. There we go. That kind of took up all our people. We need those last 3 people as laborers, so we might... An orchard has developed an infestation? What the... That orchard, yeah. Do we need to cut it? What do we need to do to it? It has 2 farmers working at it. What do we do? Is this going to infect other things? Doesn't give us a lot of information there. Huh. What do we even do with this? I don't know. Let's... It seems like it's like... I'm gonna cut it. Wait, it was set for cut? Oh, I forgot we had peaches. Wait a second. It apparently was set for cutting, and I took it off. Well, that was not very good. Okay. Another suggestion that was given was that we might think about adding in some more bridges to make it easier for our people to get around. So yeah, we could definitely do that. Let's do that one there. Maybe we do... That is a super long bridge. That seems like it's really close to where we're already at, but oh, that's not gonna work. Shall we go that way? And then we're gonna start working over in here. So let's do that as well. That's a lot to build. Oh my gosh, everyone is cold. What is going on here? We don't have any logs. Alrighty then, let's start. Sorry, dude. We're gonna take away your logs. Now let's see here. The food is getting a little low. I noticed that when we came in, we were late August and they still hadn't gotten all of these crop fields done. So I'm assuming they're a little too far from the house. I don't know what to do with this field. Oh. Oh, he is getting rid of the trees. Interesting. But it no longer says cut. So I wonder if they're gonna not cut the rest of them. I do not know. I do not know. We got 2 people. Fishermen? Are we out of fisher huts to fill with fisher people? That one has 4. That one has 4. Oh, do we have to... Oh yeah, somehow I ended up with 18. Oops, wrong way. Alright. Okay, that takes care of that. Oh yeah, he is chopping down the trees over in here. I wonder if this field needs to be, like, left fallow then? We do have, since we're chopping it down, we could put in the peach trees. So I think we might do that. So when they replant after this whole thing, we might end up with some extra food out of it. I mean, not extra, but you know what I mean. Sorry, I'm a little bit scatterbrained this morning. I slept in too late and that always makes me a little weird. I did not wake up at my normal 4:35 a.m. I slept until 7 o'clock, which was nice. But it also makes me a little scatterbrained to have slept so much. Oops, I accidentally shut off the... Where is it? This one? Yes. And the other one. Alright. We've got cold people. It's 22 degrees. Kind of feels like it is around me right now. I don't know if that's Celsius or Fahrenheit. I'm gonna assume it's Celsius for my happiness. I mean, it's Fahrenheit for my American brain. All right, so we started last time, not here, over here somewhere. Where is it? Yes, over in here. Can I spin, please? Wow, there's a lot of iron in there. We started this other hunter and gatherer. I am going to... Let's just... We've got 3 there. How many hunters can we? 9. Let's go ahead and do that and see if that doesn't help with the food. Next up, we can look at the gatherers. 4 of 4. This one already has 2. Does the other gathering hut have 2? Oh, we have 1 cold person. Herbalist has 2 of 2. Hunting cabin has 4 of 4. Oh, all our gathering huts already have extra things. Oh, look. This field no longer has the yellow haze, so I'm assuming because they took out all of the infected trees, we're okay. I am gonna put this guy back on plant because we are taking out a huge swath over here. And I want him to come back in and replant. I'm gonna put that as a 2 thing. How many miners do we have? 8. What's our production like? Wrong button. Logs. I'm assuming that's because whoever works in the mine was collecting logs when they came here, and so they just ended up here. I don't know that, though. Over here, we are... This is where our logs are going. That's kind of why we're having an issue. The hunter has died of old age, but was replaced. Okay. Let's see. We've got 11 students right now. We still have 23 children. That's a lot of children. Those nomads brought in that fresh genetics. Let's see our production. Current. Used. Produced. So look at here. We didn't produce enough food for the amount of food we use. That's why we're drastically losing our... We have a dwindling inventory of food. We also did put some food into the trading post. Reserve of logs is low. Okay, yep, we gotcha. We got 3 builders working on the quarry right now. We have almost all the logs, and then it'll just be time to build it, which will be nice. How are we doing on our reserve of tools? We've got 42, and our clothing also is looking a little slim. This guy doesn't have any logs to cut. We've got a lot of cold people. Temperature is warming up. We are in late winter. Look, the snow seems to be going away. I have been told that the over time the people disappear out of this cemetery in order to make way for new, but if we completely fill up the cemetery by having too many deaths at one time, then we will need a new cemetery. We also had someone mention that I should make bigger pastures. Steven mentioned that we should do bigger pastures instead of smaller ones, but I feel like we get more chicken and more eggs doing it this way, because if we have a larger pasture with all of the chickens in it, then we can only have one pasture producing a unalived chicken at a time, where here we have 3 pastures producing chickens at a time. So we're kind of gonna like leave that and see if my thought process is correct there. This poor guy, he needs to plant like crazy right now, because we are taking out all the trees over here. We did get... Our logs are jumping up, so we should start to see some of those people get warmer. They are carrying some of them over here though as well. We could come over here and slate some trees over in here for removal. And then maybe that would get some of these logs closer to here. We do have this stockpile here, which we are probably going to have to increase once the stone quarry gets going. Although when we put one down in Deshley, it didn't seem to do much. So I'm not 100% sure. Hey, they got the orchard planted. So now we're going to have peaches. The reserve of food is low. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I gotcha. I gotcha. We have two hunters available here. Can we? This is probably not the spot we want to increase that, though. If anything, we probably want to increase that over here. That one already has 3 of 3. Okay. We only have 2 laborers now. I wish there was a way to tell how quickly the students are learning. Educated. Ooh. We're up to 75% educated. We're 98% clothed. We have 111 citizens. That is a lot of people. All right. So, we were talking about if we came across to here, then we could conceivably put in like the orchards in here and move them a little bit farther away so that we can get back a little bit of this space over here and maybe turn this into another field. I think that might be a good way to go. I would like to keep our housing kind of in this area because it means that they are all serviced by the market. I really don't like these houses all the way over here because they're not included in that kind of like path. All right. So over in here then we're going to need to clear out like a lot of this. So this will give us a lot of lumber if we're going to put pastures over in there. Reserve of firewood is low, reserve of food is low. Well, I hope that's because some of our houses got firewood. We have 2 people who are cold. And I don't think going into their homes is going to help. All of that firewood got snapped up right quick. This one has 16. Oh wait, no, that was the market I was looking at. Never mind. So what houses actually got the firewood then? Because we had a whole bunch of it there for a minute. So where did it all go? We do have some food in here that we could throw out if we needed to. Like we have some fish in here. We have mushrooms and onions. So if we get... I'm thinking that probably is a... Oops, wrong way. A good thing to do right about now. We seem to be... a little low at the moment. So hopefully they'll take those out of there. Yeah, they already did the fish. Maybe we pull all the fish out. All right, so maybe it's time for us to put in another fishing dock somewhere. If we do that, then we're gonna have to steal people from someplace else. They're getting the crops in. Reserve of firewood is low. Yeah, I get it. I get it. I get it. I understand. The tailor is working. The blacksmith is working. How are we coming over here? Well, the ground looks a little bit more. We still don't have all of the logs into here. Okay, then. Seems a little crazy, but all right. We have another child. We are in spring. They are getting these fields planted up. I feel bad. This poor guy. We took out like half of his radius. I'm thinking it's almost time to move the foresters elsewhere. To make it easier to put in farms. So where is the elsewhere going to be? Without being too exceedingly far away. Maybe over in here? This is like very far away. Maybe we could just move him over here. That might be a better option. This guy reaches to there, and then if we put him like over in here. So I think that means if we're gonna do that, we need to come in here and clear out the rock and the stone and all the things that are over here. But we also have a lot of things on the build plate for right now. I think I might just tell him to cut and not plant. Let's have this guy just plant. And if we come in here, I think we've denuded all of this area for rocks and stuff like that. So I don't think we'll have a problem there. But we'll come in here and clear this all out. And see if that doesn't help. I'm thinking maybe... How big is the radius on these? It's kind of gotta be... Maybe we just throw in another fisherman right there and let's get him a path of sorts. I don't know where their doors are. That'll work for me. All right. How are we doing on the lumber? Not great. Reserve of logs is low. Yes, yes, I know. Our reserve of logs is always low. Oh, they started putting the logs into that instead of into that. Is there a way? I know there's a way. To prioritize? Where is it? I always forget where it is. Ah. It's not gonna let us prioritize that. Okay. That's where our logs went. They're going into the bridges. Maybe... I mean, I do think I want that one. Because that would be a direct to the mine. And then I think maybe this one here, secondary. There was one over here too, wasn't there? Somewhere. I could have swore I put another one in over here somewhere. All right. Let's see if that helps. We are still dealing with the cold, which is not good for our people's health. It says it's 70. I'm assuming we've got this because they don't have firewood and therefore they can't cook their food. This guy has like coal sitting here in its stockpile, so I'm not quite like, why isn't the coal making it down here? We don't have enough laborers again? Is that our problem? We're up to 14 students, which is just crazy. Absolutely crazy. I'm thinking that maybe these fields are just a little bit too far away to be effectively farmed. How many farmers can you actually put in a field? All right. And I'm thinking we probably want to be looking at like, oh yeah, there's a 10 at our population again, another 10. Just on the off chance that some of our people are getting a little older and need, wow, they really got that nice and dense in there. Wish you could see what some of this stuff on the ground is. A little tree. Bitty beep beep. Reserve of logs is low. Yeah, we know the reserve of logs is low. Yeah, they are putting some in here now. All right. We are in late spring. We need to 75 degrees. Oh, another child was born. Our population is just like booming. We're up to 114. That's crazy. Our health is still not the greatest. Currently have 30. God, I can't talk today. 82 used, 131 produced. All right. Currently have no coal. Oh, I didn't realize there was a button for coal on here. I kept saying, oh, I wish I knew how much coal I had. It's right there. I guess, oh, maybe we got that when the town hall came in and I just didn't notice it. Or maybe I'm just crazy and it was there the whole time. I don't know. Oh, you know what? We haven't had any... No, whatchamacallits? Those people who come and sell us things. We haven't had one of those in a while. Does look like they did get the whole peach orchard planted, though, so that's a good thing. Yeah, I think these farms are just too far out here, and that's causing a problem. We do have some firewood. Not a lot, though. Come on, can we get this done? I'm like, if I destroy this, will we get this? Oh my gosh. We don't have any stone again? That's our problem on these bridges? all the logs are in that one. Half the logs are in this one. Where is it? It's here somewhere. And a third of the log, or a fifth of the logs are in there. Okay. We need to find more stone. More stone is needed. We have a lot of iron right now. That's kind of crazy how much iron is right there. And I think they're still gathering the stone from this area, aren't they? Oh, it doesn't look like there's a lot. I guess that is all marked. All right, we only have 737 food. 2222. I'm half tempted to take those two fields and make one big squash field over here that's closer to the village, so they don't have as far to walk to get to that. Is kind of my thought process. We'll do that after in the winter when it won't be quite as bad, and then we'll just lay these fallow, and then we can always pop them back open if we need to. We'll just move those 4 farmers into one big field. Oh my gosh, we are up to 17 students. That's going to put us pretty close. I think 20 is our limit, which will mean that we'll have uneducated children if we're not careful. So hopefully some of those are about to pop out of the schoolhouse so that we don't have quite an issue there. We are getting a few houses that have firewood. We're starting to get there. How's this over here? Oh my gosh, it only needs a few more logs. I wonder if, what are the builders working on if they aren't working on that? It says it's using 3 of 4. So I wonder if we come over here. Where is it again? Why do I always lose it? We prioritize the chopping of these trees. And maybe that would make the wood be closer to here, and so therefore they would have an easier time of it. We also need to look at if we can get some stone. We could get this bridge finished, and it would be a closer trek for the villagers. The logs are already in it. It's the stone that we have the issue with. And then I'm thinking, can we connect up this bridge to the road? If I can see what I'm doing. I can't see what I'm doing, and so this is going poorly. There we go. Let's do it that way. Dirt road cannot be placed here. I'm assuming that's because I'm running into the bridge. All right. It is summer. We're starting to get some firewood caught up. I think we might... Do we put in another forester? I mean, not forester, woodcutter to try and get ahead on the wood a little bit. We put him like right here, maybe. I know we had one right here, so we could put another one back in there. I'm wondering if it's just that the woodcutters we have are too far away from some of our homes, and that's causing a problem, like because they have to walk too far. Oh, I see a merchant coming in. We do have we've got a trader. Yet another child born. Corn seeds. Oh, what do we do here? Okay. We do want that. Iron gives us 5, and we do have a considerable amount of iron right now. Can we get our inventory? Wait, pause. Let me... okay, so if we look at this, iron are 5 apiece. How many iron do we need? 500? Okay, that's not gonna work. It was 2,500, right? All right, we don't have enough iron for that. Okay. What else do we have that we can give them? Iron tools are 8. So if we gave up like we can't do this because we don't have enough food. Last time we got the seeds, we got food. I mean, we had tons of food, and so we gave away a bunch of food to pay for the peach seeds. We don't have that ability this time. We don't have the items. We don't have the items that we can trade. He's only going to take iron and iron tools. That's it. And we can't give up all of that stuff. So we are going to have to, unfortunately, dismiss this trader as much as I want those dang corn seeds. All right. All right. That sucks. But okay. They have not added any more logs to this. What are they working on? It is summer. I'm sad now. All right. We need, we're going to put in a new pasture. Crop field is too large. Well, that kind of sucks. So it looks like 15 by 15 is the largest crop field you can go. All right, they are pulling in the crops right now. Honestly, these have no yield. I am going to pull them out of there and let's do those two farmers. Can we put them into these other crop fields so that we get these working? One went there, one went there. Okay, good. so that we make sure that these fields didn't get completely harvested last year. We're up to 5 laborers again, which very good, very nice. Oh, we're out of logs and we're out of firewood again. What is going on here? What is going on? This is not good. This is not good. Why do I feel like this has become just a huge problem? Let's go ahead and come up here. And we're just gonna... Boosh. I like this deer just walking on the water. Reserve of food is low. We have 1,500. That's more than we've had for like the last... Alright, they did get... Oops, they did get this... Come on. They did get this field in, so let's say squash. They're not currently going to be able to do anything, so I'm going to pause their work. But we will unpause that. And I almost think we go ahead and we put in another one, but let's hold off. We'll have to put those 2 farmers we stole from this orchard back into there, otherwise our peach trees won't grow. Or won't be managed and therefore won't do very well. Oh, late autumn. Late autumn. And we are looking at the logs are in there. It's the stone that we're running into now. That's where our logs went, though. Are you Yoshi, the farmer, has died of old age. No more logs in here. We did have someone to replace him, though, so that's a good thing. They are chopping down the trees over here. Kind of feel bad. They're like having to run all the way over here. But this one doesn't have any. 7 laborers. That's nice. Okay, we need some stone. So why don't we come over here, and while they're chopping the trees over here, we also get rid of the stone. Because we are in diabolical need of stone. Yes, I know, large swath of area yet again. We could come in here and plop down a storage. Let's see, let's like... It's not being impeded by anything, is it? There we go. Maybe that'll make life a little easier. We've got one right here, and we've got one right here. Maybe that'll make it so that we don't have quite as much of a problem. How's our coal production doing? Because it seems like we are not... Current season 85, last season 63. So, I mean, it has gone up. We've got 8 workers in there right now. We could use 2 more, and then that would be maxed out. We're gonna do that. This guy, we are going to work. We are going to not work this one. We're gonna say we want 2 farmers in there. We are going to put this one back on work. Killed by a cave-in? Oh no! Oh, and a merchant has arrived. Okay, okay, don't go away on us. Pause. Can I click on the merchant? What happened there? Okay, that was a little strange. I couldn't get it. Bean seeds. We already have bean seeds, though. And once again, only want iron or iron tools. We don't need bean seeds. We have plenty of bean seeds. We could use, definitely use a lot more in the way of... food. Did we ever get this other fisherman hut built over here? No. We did not. It hasn't even been started. Okay. It is late winter, and where did all the snow go? Oh, I spoke too soon. I spoke too soon. Oh, okay. All right. 17 of 16, so we're going to unalive somebody there. 17 of 17. Another child was born. Oh, my lord. We're up to 118, and our health has gone down a little. I bet you it's because everyone's cold and working really hard. Do we actually have anything in this? No. Reserve of food is low. Reserve of firewood is low. Honestly, I feel like the food isn't too bad. For once. They're planting the new field. We'll see if that makes it easier for them to bring in. And we could just move this one over into here as well. Ding, ding, ding. We got lots of dings. We had another student. Our health is going down. Huh. I'm not... Maybe we need another herbalist. Maybe we have... We can do that. It says 3 of 2. Apparently you can only put 2 herbalists in a herbalist hut, which means that we will need to get another one. Alrighty. So let's see here. What is that under? Is that under village? Where is that? We still don't have a chapel either. Herbalist. We do have a little bit of forest here that they might be able to find the things they need in, but I'm not 100% certain that that is... Oh my gosh. 17, 18 students. We lost a farmer and the farmer was replaced. It's all good. All good in the hood. Alright. Let's zoom out a little. No more logs added to that. Where are they putting the logs then? I don't know. I honestly don't know. We are starting to get some stone into here. But I don't know if they've been gathering any of this stone over here Builder has died of old age. We had a replacement. So fine and good. All fine and good. I'm wondering if we should prioritize... Oh, they are starting to remove some of the trees there. We did not put an herbalist over here. We could add an herbalist to this area. That would give some gathering potential. The other thing I'm thinking is maybe... Oh, that's why we ran out of medicines. The herb limit is 100. So maybe we up that a little bit. Yeah, we're out of medicines. That's what the problem is. So maybe we need to get a couple more in here and see if that doesn't help. Oopsies. I clicked off my menu again. There we go. Oh my gosh, we can't. Our population is just booming now. We went from worrying about things dying out to 121. What did we start this episode with? 111? That's kind of a lot of people to have gained. Oh, that's got logs in it. That's got logs in it. That's got logs in it, but we don't have any stone. That's our problem. That is our problem. I wish there was a way to... Oh, I see a trader coming down the river. I wish there was a way to... like split your laborers and say these laborers should be gathering wood and these laborers should be gathering stone. That would be really cool. Steel tools. Ooh, and logs. Oh, we could use the logs. Steel tools, let's pause, cost 10 apiece. Right? And logs are 2 apiece. $105. We can only get 50 of the logs. You mistrade an additional 90. Ooh. Oh, we don't have that much iron. I say 20? Just realized we had a bunch of herbs in here. Let's cancel that out. I mean, we didn't have a bunch, we had some. I didn't realize we had so much food in our inventory. That is where our stuff is going. All right. Oh my God, 500 pumpkin in here? No wonder we can't seem to catch up on the food because it's all coming in here. I mean, I know I said that a couple of times, but I think these are a holdover from when we were running out of storage space and we just threw a bunch of things in here in order to make them able to store more. All right. I want 100 of those logs, which means that we need another 100 points if we're gonna do that. There we go. That helped with the food a little bit. It is autumn, so they are bringing in the fields as well. We still only have 10. Come on, bring those tools over. And the iron. Otherwise, we're gonna have to... You are overpaying by 25 units. You are overpaying by 4 units. There we go. We'll take what we can get for right now, and then if they bring in more stuff, we will try and trade again. But I just want to get those 50 that we were able to get. This is another... That's 735. All right, we'll trade that and we'll dismiss him. Oh, we got cold people running around. Oh, we don't have a person for this one. So let's go ahead and up that. We just want one. Very good, very nice. What are we doing over here? We're still waiting on the logs. Okay. This one over here, we still are waiting for reserve of fire. What is low? Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. Our food is looking a little better though. I do think I am going to put in another... I'm going to move this other pasture. That was not what I wanted to do. Pause. Let's see here. Can we remove? There we go. All right, let's try that again. I was thinking we might want a road through here at some point. To make our villagers' life easier. Oh, we lost a farmer of old age. We've had several more. We're having an influx of new laborers, which is all fine and good. I am going to say this one not to work. This one, they need to remove some trees, and then that'll be ready to go. The reserve of tools is low. Oh no, not this again. Not this again. Oh, the teacher died, but the teacher came back, so we're good. Oops. We just want 2 here. And we're going to say squash. We don't have anything else, right? No, squash it is. All right, that should get rid of our 2 people who are running around without anything to do. Reserves of logs is low. Reserve of firewood is low. Looks like we did get a little bit more stone in there. This is just not... We're so close. We're so close. You know what? I'm going to... We put a lot of things on for building again. That I am going to go ahead and pause because I want that stone quarry done. But we also need the food, so I'm like, I don't want to pause this one. That one can get done. I'd like it to get done. We have a lot of laborers, so I don't... So this should be getting done more quickly, I feel like. Another child was born. No, come on. We need to stop with the kids for a little while. I mean, I understand that if we stop with the kids, we also will run into, at a future time, a problem. Because we are not able to keep up with our population. But... Alright. What are we looking at? 123 citizens. I'm thinking we probably are at the point where we need more housing, but I feel like that's just going to encourage some more children. The reserve of tools is low. We do have some tools. Maybe we need another blacksmith? We don't have any coal, so we can't flip that to steel tools yet. Because we are using all of our coal for heating. Beans? How did we end up with beans in the previous season? We are getting 120 coal a season, though. Which is good. Oh, no. Oh, no, 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 no. Not the tools. Not the tools. Not again with the tools. Alright. Okay. It's fine. It's fine. I can't increase the priority for them to get rid of the trees. Inventory. Iron tools. Let's, iron we have plenty of, so I'm gonna leave that, but I'm gonna pull those tools out of there. That should theoretically give us a little bit of a buffer there. Oh, hey, look! The bridge is done. Maybe we want to connect this road. How are we doing here? We're still at 77 logs. They have not put a single log into there. We got another student. A farmer has died and has been replaced. Fields are all planted. We do have, yep, we have orchard people in there. Oh my gosh. Okay. I think. We've got so much marked for removal and cutting and all that fun stuff that it seems like it's a lot. How is this bridge? How many we had? No, we don't have the... This one has half the logs in it. Oh, darn it, I didn't realize I had put a bridge there. Why won't it let me click on it? Oh, well, I guess I might as well let it be built because it already is almost built. I didn't realize that that one was in. Alrighty then. How are we looking here? Pause that one. This one is cleared of the trees now. Oh my gosh, I just looked over and realized the time. Oh, okay. So let's do a little recap here. We are in year 34, early autumn. We have 123 citizens, which is a lot. 17 of them students, 14 of them children. So we are kind of in a bit of a increase in population. We have started clearing this area, which is where we're going to put the orchards. We did get 1 and 2 more bridges in over into this area. We did add in another woodcutter. We've got another one slated over here. And we did start another blacksmith over here. Because the threat of no tools was a little strong there. Which I think it's just because we were putting so many into the trading post. We did cut down the amount of food that's stored in there because we needed it for our population. But we're in autumn and we are looking at a little bit of a food crunch still. That number is going to start going up here because of the autumn time frame. So they'll start harvesting all of that. We are probably going to look at expanding these fields. These fields might come back as we get more. I don't know if maybe we need to start some more like housing right here for the farmers that work here, but I don't know if that's the way that works. So we also are talking about, let's move this forester over into this area to make it a little easier for us to harvest trees and stuff. We added another herbalist here and down in that other area. So I think we're, oh look, the quarry's up. The quarry is done. All right, let's put, what do we need for in there? No citizens able to work at this building. Maybe 5? I don't know. I know it says it can do up to 15. So let's see if that, oh, did we miss a trader? Wait, did I miss a trader? Hold on. I saw that trader come. He's right here. Why did Did he not stop, or did I just miss him? I don't see it in the event log here. Oh, right there. I missed him. Shoot. All right. Let's see here. Okay, so that's done now. So let's see if we can't get this herbalist. Already has all of its logs. If we can't get this herbalist up and see if we can't get our population health back up. And I know we were leaving. We were leaving. So let's do that. All right. Thank you for watching so much. I do appreciate all your comments, especially Steven, who leaves like 12 per episode. I don't always agree with what you say, and I might not always do it, but I do try to acknowledge that you have commented. And I will try to heart every message if I don't have the ability to reply at the time I see it. And that's it. That's all for today. I also am recording this the week before Christmas, for Christmas week, so that we have some in the hopper for that week, since I will be super busy with work and family. So I want to take this time to say Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, if that's what you celebrated, and all of the other winter holidays around the world. I appreciate you being here, and I have appreciated this past year of videos and the comments and tips and tricks and all the things that everyone has given me. So thank you for being here. I will see you in the next one. Wait, what happened here? Where did all my people go? We lost a whole bunch of people there. Right at the end. But anyways, bye!